Want wealth and abundance? The powerful prayer that transforms your future immediately. Pray with faith and receive God's protection in your life. Write your name and amen in the comments below. Close your eyes and focus. Keep your faith steady. If possible, listen to this prayer daily until the end. Your plea will be answered. Lord, in this moment I come to you with an open heart full of hope. I feel a fear that often tightens my chest, the fear of poverty, of not having enough money to care for myself and my family. Help me find comfort in you, knowing that when I place my trust in your hands, everything transforms. May I be strengthened by your presence, and may this insecurity not keep me from dreaming and seeking the best for my life. Sometimes, the thought of not being able to buy the things I need or even those I desire weighs on me. I think of the bills to pay, the expenses that don't stop growing. Lord, give me wisdom to manage what I have, and help me recognize the blessings that are already around me. May I remember that you are my provider and that abundance flows from you, even when circumstances seem difficult. When I look toward the future, I feel a restlessness. I fear not having good health insurance, not being able to care for my health and the health of my family. I want to live in peace, knowing I am protected and supported. So I lay all my anxieties before you. Help me have faith that I will always find the right path and that doors will open at the right moment. And when I think of my dreams, a nervous feeling arises. Will I ever be able to achieve them? I fear not having the financial means to fulfill what my heart desires. But I remember this psalm and the promise that if we are with you, we need not fear. Psalm 124. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, let Israel now say. If it had not been the Lord who was on our side, when men rose up against us, then they would have swallowed us alive when their wrath was kindled against us. Then the waters would have overwhelmed us, the stream would have gone over our soul. Then the proud waters would have gone over our soul. Blessed be the Lord who has not given us as prey to their teeth. Our soul has escaped as a bird from the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken and we have escaped. Our help is in the name of the Lord who made heaven and earth. Now Lord, I want to deepen my request. Help me not to be enslaved by this fear of lack. May I always remember that you are my shield and my fortress. Please strengthen my faith so that I do not let myself be overwhelmed by financial difficulties that may arise. Even when I feel weak, may I have the certainty that your strength sustains me and guides me with every step. Lord, in this moment of deep connection with you, I want to open my heart and share the desires that dwell within it. I feel within me a burning desire for change, for transformation in my financial life. I know that abundance is a gift that comes from you, and therefore, I ask that you help me achieve this financial miracle that I so desire. May I be able to see the opportunities around me and take advantage of each with courage and wisdom. Sometimes financial difficulties make me feel small and insignificant. It is as if a huge weight is on my shoulders, preventing me from dreaming and acting. But Lord, I refuse to remain trapped in this cycle of fear and insecurity. I want your light to shine in my life, dispelling every shadow of doubt and uncertainty. Help me to realize that even in the most challenging situations, there is always a way out, a path that leads to prosperity. I ask that you help me work with dedication and diligence so that the fruits of my labor are abundant. May I find joy in each task I complete, knowing that I am building a better future for myself and for those I love. May my hands be blessed, and may the effort I put into each action generate positive results, both in my financial and personal life. I also want to ask for divine protection over my finances. Lord, guard my possessions and protect all that I have so that I lack nothing. May I trust that when I entrust my concerns to you, things begin to adjust and flow. I thank you for every coin that enters my home and for every small blessing that often goes unnoticed. May I learn to value even the small victories. Help me to have a generous heart, one that is not attached only to what it owns. May I be a channel of blessings in the lives of others, contributing to those in need. And as I share what I have, may I see your hand at work, bringing back to me in abundance all that I share. Just as the fish and loaves were multiplied, may my finances also be multiplied. Lord, may my mind always be open to learning about finances, investments, and prosperity. May I seek knowledge and wisdom in every decision I make. I want to be someone who not only receives but also knows how to manage well what I possess. May I be a good steward of the resources you have entrusted to me, and may I always be grateful for every opportunity that arises. Sometimes I feel that the weight of debt is too much to bear. Therefore, I ask that you help me find a path to financial freedom. May I see debts being paid off one by one and feel lightness in my heart. Lord, may I find creative solutions to solve each situation, and may each financial challenge turn into a testimony of your faithfulness and goodness. I also ask for wisdom in making wise financial choices. May I avoid traps and situations that would lead me to lose what I have already gained. Lord, grant me discernment to know whom to trust and where to invest. May each decision I make be guided by your protective hand, bringing favorable and positive results. Lord, help me to dream big and visualize the future I desire for myself and my family. May the image of a prosperous and abundant life be clear in my mind, driving me to act toward these dreams. I do not want to just survive but to live in fullness and fulfillment. May your vision for me become my own vision, and may I work diligently to manifest it. When I face challenges, I want to have faith to believe that the solution is on the way. May I be patient and perseverant even when reality seems overwhelming. Lord, teach me to trust in your timing, knowing that you always have the best for me. May I see obstacles as opportunities to grow and learn, and not as insurmountable barriers. Help me to understand that wealth is not only material but also spiritual. May I cultivate values such as gratitude, love, and generosity in my heart. May I never lose sight of the importance of being rich in relationships and meaningful experiences. Lord, may I be blessed in all areas of my life, including my spirit. When I look around and see what others have achieved, I ask that you protect me from jealousy and comparison. May I celebrate the victories of others, knowing that your goodness is also available to me. Help me to stay focused on my own path and work to reach my goals without being distracted by the achievements of others. Lord, may my faith manifest in actions. May I seek relentlessly what is good and just, trusting that your promises are real and true. May I be a testimony of your abundance, showing others that it is possible to thrive, even in difficult times. May I never forget that my success is an opportunity to glorify your name. I ask, Lord, that you grant me a clear vision for the future and that I may see beyond what the natural eyes can perceive. May I discern the opportunities you place before me and have the courage to seize them. May my financial life reflect the generosity of your heart, and may I be an agent of change and blessing in the lives of others. May my life be a testimony of your grace, and may I always reflect your love. Help me to stand firm in my purposes and never lose hope even when times are tough. May I be an example of faith and perseverance to those around me. I ask that you teach me to be grateful even in times of scarcity. May I learn to value what I have and understand that true wealth goes beyond the material. But at the same time, Lord, I do not hesitate to ask for this abundance. May every dream in my heart be fulfilled, and may I have the necessary means to live a full and accomplished life. I also want to thank you for all the experiences that have shaped me, for every challenge I have faced, which somehow taught me to be stronger and wiser. I know that even when the situation seems difficult, it is in those moments that I learn to see the good side of things and to trust in you. Lord, help me to see abundance in the small things of daily life, in the smiles of the people I love, in the opportunities that arise when I least expect them. May I always remember that true wealth lies in the relationships I have built, in the love I share, and in the memories I create. May I be a light in the lives of others as you are for me. And when I face financial difficulties, may I have the courage to get up and seek solutions, trusting that you will guide me on the right path. May I never lose the hope and faith that better days will come, for I know that with your help all things are possible. I also ask, Lord, that you open doors that I cannot see now. May opportunities for prosperity present themselves in ways I cannot imagine. Sometimes the fear of not having enough paralyzes me, but may I remember that in you there is no lack. May my mind and heart be open to receive the blessings you have reserved for me. May I work with dedication and commitment, knowing that my efforts will be rewarded. Help me to create an atmosphere of abundance in my home, where happiness and love prevail. May my family be a reflection of your goodness and generosity. May every meal be a celebration, every moment together a blessing, and may we always support each other in pursuit of our dreams. May I be a good steward of the resources you have granted me, knowing how to use them for the good of my family and the community around me. And when the fear of not having enough threatens to overwhelm me, may I have the courage to pray and seek your comfort. May I remember that even when the situation seems bleak, you are with me, holding my hand and showing me the way. May I always remember that my worth is not in what I possess but in who I am and the love I share. I want, Lord, to be a person who not only seeks prosperity for myself but also helps others achieve it. May I have a generous heart willing to share what I have and help those going through tough times. May I never forget that true abundance is found when we share our blessings with others, and that by doing so I too am blessed. May I look at each new morning as a fresh opportunity to grow and learn. May I never lose sight of what truly matters in life, which is human connections, love and kindness. May I know that even in difficulties, gratitude opens the doors to abundance. May I always choose to be grateful even when life doesn't seem to favor me. Lord, I want to declare that I am ready to receive your blessings. I am open and willing to see the wonders you have prepared for me. May each day bring new opportunities. May abundance flow in my life, and may I always find ways to give back and share these blessings. At this moment, I thank you in advance for everything you are already preparing for me. I know that doors will open and abundance will flow into my life. I thank you for the security I feel in trusting you. I thank you because I know that my family is safe and protected. Thank you for every little miracle I have already experienced and for every achievement that is yet to come. For today I can dream and trust in my dreams, and that is already a blessing. At this moment, I also want to thank you for everything we have already achieved so far. Even in the small victories, I see your hand at work, and for that I am grateful. Thank you for teaching me to be resilient, to not give up in the face of difficulties, and I am also grateful for the people you have placed in my life to support and encourage me, and for every lesson I have learned along the way. I want to express my gratitude for every new opportunity that is about to present itself on my journey. I thank you for every step taken towards prosperity and for every moment that brings me closer to my goals. It is comforting to know that each day, you are shaping my path, preparing me to receive the blessings that await me. I also thank you for the inspirations that arise in my mind and for the ideas that blossom, guided by your wisdom. I am certain that these visions and insights will lead me to extraordinary achievements. I am grateful, Lord, for the changes that have already begun to occur in my life. Even if the results are not yet visible, I feel an inner transformation that strengthens me and prepares me for what is to come. I thank you for renewing my hope and for the courage that drives me to keep fighting. I am certain that your intervention is working behind the scenes, opening paths that I cannot yet see. This unwavering faith is a gift that gives me peace and tranquility amid life's uncertainties. Finally, I thank you for the abundance that is already present, even in the small things of everyday life. Every detail that often goes unnoticed is an expression of your generosity. I am grateful for the daily sustenance, for the health I enjoy, and for the love that surrounds me. I recognize that all this is a result of your goodness, and for that reason, I will not cease to acknowledge and value the blessings I already have. May I always keep a grateful heart, even when circumstances are challenging, for I know that gratitude is the key that opens the doors to more abundance and happiness. May I share my blessings with those in need, knowing that the more I give, the more I receive. May I be a channel of love and generosity. And every time I help someone, may I feel your presence in my heart, reminding me that everything I have is by you and for you. Lord, at the end of this moment of prayer and reflection, I come to you with all my heart. May each person watching this video feel your loving presence surrounding them, giving them comfort and hope. May those who feel lost find a safe path in you, and may those facing financial or emotional difficulties find a firm foundation in your word. Just as this prayer teaches us, may we see our tears turn into joy and abundance. I ask, Lord, that this psalm be like a protective shield, keeping away from our lives all disease, theft, or loss that may threaten our peace. May difficulties be transformed into opportunities, and may we, through your grace, overcome every obstacle that comes our way. May joy and abundance dwell in our hearts and homes, and may we live daily with the certainty that we are under your protection. May we always remember that even in the most challenging moments, your light shines brightly, guiding and protecting us. May our faith grow even stronger, and may we never forget the transforming power of prayer. May we create a chain of positivity, where everyone feels welcomed and inspired to seek your presence in their lives. Thank you for all the blessings we have already received and for those that are yet to come. May your peace remain in us, and may we continue to unite in prayer and faith. I thank you for the miracle granted and for the love that always surrounds me. If you liked this video, please like, comment, and share this message with anyone who needs to hear about the protection and abundance that comes from God. May the divine light always illuminate our path.